That swollen ass fucking arm. I'm sorry. What up, thirsties? It's that guy Thirst. Now, as I said in the video before my last video, I told you I was gonna hit you with a plethora of videos so that your thirst, your dash thirst, will be quenched for, you know, the time that I'm gone because I'm moving and blah 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 blah. So, I mean, even though there's a lot more better things I can be doing, you know, like packing or finally beating Catherine or beating my fucking fat dick, I decided to make videos because, well, I love you guys. So I'm gonna continue to talk to you because I love the feedback, love the comments, I love reading the comments on my phone, I love responding to you guys, you know. So here's another video for you. This video is called Loyalists and Fanboys. But first we're gonna talk about growing up. I started my YouTube career, I'd say 3 years ago. We'll say 3 years. Roughly 3 years ago. I don't really remember when, but we'll say 3 years ago. Now, in the past 3 years, I've done a lot of growing up. You know, I'm finishing up my term in the military. You know, my son was born. You guys, the people who've been with me from the beginning, you guys have seen me from before my wife was pregnant to when she was pregnant to when my son was born. So you pretty much watched me, and you're watching my son as he grows. Yeah, like, I've done a lot. You know, I'm starting a new career, moving to another state, getting a bigger house. You know, there's a lot that I have in store for my family, and I've grown up as a man. And I wanted to show you in differences of my typing, like the comments, and how I've taken trolling, because I couldn't, before, I couldn't handle trolls. Like, I just had to read a comment real quick. Yeah, I couldn't take trolls. I couldn't take trolls, and I couldn't take people who talk crap because of what my old personality was. Now I understand I'm beyond that, and I know how to prove you wrong or shut you down without having to offend, insult, or end possible friendship. You know, there's people, you know, that I recognize some of your YouTube names when I see it. You know, so right then and there, I'm not gonna be like, oh, fuck you, faggot, blah, 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 blah. Especially if you've been watching my shit, you know, for as long as you have. And one person in particular I want to talk about is, once I find it, Ultimate Weapon 8. Before I start, I did call you a loyalist today. I want you to know that being a loyalist is not bad. It's not as bad as being a fanboy, because fanboys are the lowest type of people. Loyalists are, for an example, you know when something is wrong or when somebody is dicking you around, but you still stay true to the product. For example, my #1 favorite game is Metal Gear. My second favorite game is Silent Hill. My third favorite game is DOA, I'm going to say. For right now, don't quote me on that. Just know my first two favorites are Metal Gear and Silent Hill. That's set in stone. Silent Hill hasn't put out a good Silent Hill since 3. I mean, Origins was good, but, you know, it's still going to remain my second favorite series. I'm still going to have faith that they will put out something good. So even though I'm going to rush and buy out the new Silent Hill, I mean, I can go over there and show you I have every single Silent Hill they ever made, except for the stupid ass turn-based Game Boy Advance version. I'm not even going to waste my time trying to find it. Maybe I should go over there and show you. Let's show you real quick. See, I have Silent. All my stuff is in alphabetical order, by the way. Silent Hill on Blu-ray, and I also have it on DVD and UMD. Let's go down here. Well, you can't see it, it's too dark. I got it on a tripod. But down here is the Silent Hills for the PSP, and then here is the Silent Hills for the. Let's see if I can fix it somehow. without taking it out. Yeah, you see, I got. All right, I'm just gonna turn it sideways. Fuck it. Okay, sideways. Silent Hill Shattered Memories, Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill 3, Silent Hill 4, Silent Hill Homecoming. And then down here I have Silent Hill Origins and Silent Hill The Complete Experience. I don't have one, so I lied. I don't have every Silent Hill they've ever made, but I don't own one, but I will eventually. It's not a priority right now, you know? Whereas a Metal Gear game would be priority. So that's the difference between a loyalist and a fanboy. A fanboy puts up a wall where they become blind and they don't give a fuck what you have to say. What they say is law, and that's just how it is. They throw away logic, they throw away everything. So if you were offended by me calling you a loyalist, I apologize. But being a loyalist is not a bad thing, because I'm a loyalist to Silent Hill. Konami is my favorite company. Alright, so I apologize. But let's go back to growing up. Growing up, I'm going to read a comment that I put. Actually, I'm going to show you the comment and read it at the same time so that you can see the difference in, you know, how I type. So here, no punctuation, no nothing. I had abbreviations for words that you can't abbreviate, and I said a lot of dumb shit. So let's read. Wow, I like how stupid you fucking are. I never once said I would've. That's not how you spell would've. Beat him, but it wouldn't have been rape. You read that much, but you didn't read the part where I said I'm accepting challenges. So you think you're brave and nice. Play me, faggot. This is a video to show how nice Jay Wong is, not my own personal skill. I should put a gay porn on here to show how good you suck the dick, bitch. Get a life and get off YouTube and get a boyfriend, bitch. Now that's me 2 years ago. Yeah, that's my username, you know. I'm not proud of how I used to type. I'm not proud of how I used to talk, you know, but I accept it. It's what I used to be. It's who I used to be. You know, I'm no longer like that. So to prove that I'm no longer like that, let me see if I can find a better comment. Okay, this is the comment that I put to Ultimate Weapon where I called him a loyalist. I'm gonna get to the meat of the subject, but you guys know I have to put out a 30-minute video. Fuck it, it's like TV, accept it. Okay, so I put Street Fighter 3 Second Impact came out in an era where we didn't have online, comma, replays, comma, beast graphics, comma, and a lot of memory on a disc. I'm comparing games of the present, comma, not the past. Don't try and twist my logic because you're a loyalist. We are in the future, comma, compare it to the games of the present, not the past, comma, then you will have an argument. Sounds more articulate, sounds more intelligent. You know, me as a person, I have grown up, and as you can see there, just from comments, you can tell that, you know, I'm more of a man than I used to be. Then me and him didn't see eye to eye, so I ended up saying it seems we both aren't getting to each other. You notice I put an apostrophe and aren't getting to each other, so we will leave it at that. I think your argument is silly, you think mine is the same, so we shall end it here. And even Ultimate Weapon said that's fine. I respect that you ended on mature terms rather than some others who would be a dick about it. You know what I'm saying? So, just like my wife said, it's not right just because it came out of your mouth or just because you said it. Now, even though she's right because she said it, which goes against everything you just said, babe. You heard me. Nothing. You're not always right because it comes out of your mouth. So you're not going to always agree with the things I say. So if you didn't agree with me, cool. I'm not going to block you. I'm not going to delete you. I'm not going to call you a faggot. I'm just going to explain to you. Maybe you didn't understand, you know, my reasonings. I'll just explain that to you. But if you still don't get it, then whatever. You don't agree, I don't agree. That's just how it goes. So now let's talk about loyalists and fanboys, which is the meat of this topic. And I'm going to try to make this 30 minutes because I love making 30 minutes. I wish I had my own TV show. This is Deasha at its best with no commercials. I love it. Anyway, fanboys. I have a lot of products in this house. By the way, look at this beast ass fucking wall scroll. That's sexy as hell. It's the best wall scroll I have. I mean, because I have a lot, but, you know, that's my favorite one. Anyway. I have a lot of products in this house that most people wouldn't agree with. Not because you know, it's logical just because they don't like the company. Perfect example. This is an iPad 2, which needs to be charged. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. Well, this is an iPad 2. This is my iPad 2. My wife's iPad is around here somewhere. And you know, I bought the little smart cover thing because I thought it was awesome. Right? It's the iPad 2. Everybody's like, oh, he bought a fucking iPad 2. Windows is so much better. Why is Windows so much better for you? Because it has Flash? Because the OS is better? What if I don't like laggy systems? You know, I'm using a Windows-based operating system right now for my computer. You know what I'm saying? What, you know, this is my thing. Why are you defending plastic to the death? Why are you at war with other people for plastic? The people who manufactured this device is not going to come and go, you know what, he's right, and defend him. They're not giving you any money. So what's the point? I bought an iPad 2 because I love it. I like how the UI, it doesn't lag. I love pinch to zoom and it doesn't lag. You don't have Flash, oh my god. There's an app for certain things where I need Flash. For example, if I need to watch a stream, I can download the app and I can watch a stream. You know, like, I don't need Flash. Most websites with videos, you can watch it in mobile. I don't mind. Alright? So yeah, you may go, oh, you wasted your fucking money, it doesn't have USB, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Alright? It's my preference. I had the money to do it. I bought one. Now, I'm gonna grab another device. I have an HP netbook from Verizon. Right? HP netbook. Now, why do you have this, Dayasha? You just showed us an iPad 2 because I wanted it. I'm not a fanboy. I wanted it, so I got it. It was a good product. It still is a good product because it works. It does everything I needed to do. So it's not money wasted. That's what you guys misunderstand. You go, oh, you wasted money because it's a bad device. No, I didn't waste money because I love this device. If it was a bad device, I would have taken it back. You get what I'm saying now? Do you follow my drift? Now let's go down over here. That is a 55-inch Sony Bravia 3D TV, 240 Hz LED LCD TV, right? Some people would go, why'd you buy that? LG is so much better. Vizio is cheaper. I had a Vizio and I loved it. After 3 years it burned out. What can you do? You know what I'm saying? I didn't waste any money because the value of it went down by the time it blew out. I paid $1,300 for it and it blew out. That's what happens. I'm a gamer, so I had many hours on it. So it blew out, couldn't handle it. Fine, I'm gonna fix it because I spent $1,300 on it. So I'm gonna fix it and I'm still gonna have it. It's still gonna be a great TV. This TV was $3,500. This one behind me. $3,500. Was it a waste of money? No, because I can do things that most of you can't. I'm not going to be a fanboy because this is what I wanted. It's one of the best TVs I had. You can say, oh, no it's not, Apple suck. Most people get it because they stand behind the product. It's a good product. They do things right. This TV so far is one of the best things I've ever had. It makes DVDs look crazy. It makes it, the 3D is so intense that you know, it makes you dizzy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes games look 100 times better. It has internet apps. I can watch movies from Netflix from my TV remote. I don't need my Xbox. You know what I'm saying? So it's not so much about being a fanboy. It's just we had the money. We wanted it. We got it. Simple as that. Now, PSPs. DSs. 3DSs. Where's your DS, babe? It's in the room. I'm not even gonna go find it. She has a limited edition golden Zelda edition. Actually, I think we should find it. You know where it is? Thank you. She's gonna grab it. But as she's grabbing that, I'm gonna show you my PSP, which I believe this is my 4th PSP because I was in a bad relationship and she decided the best way to get to me was to break my video games. Really, that's the best way to get to me. Thank you. So now, this is my PSP. It has the little flap for Military Sans Frontiers from Metal Gear Peace Walker. I don't know how to speak French, so I butchered that. Limited edition Metal Gear Peace Walker PSP. I'm a Metal Gear Solid fan. Let me put this in my Metal Gear Solid custom case. I'm a Metal Gear Solid fan, so I don't give a fuck if it's Sony or Nintendo. I'm gonna buy it because I like it. Now, let me show you my wife's beautiful DS because it's a beautiful DS. This is the limited edition golden Nintendo DS. Or DS Lite. Yeah, DS Lite. As you can see, the Triforce symbol with the little Hamtaro sticker. And if we were fanboys, we wouldn't own that. But we do. Because we're not fanboys. I'm going to show you something else. The red limited edition Kratos PSP. Now, this is very old. Very old. But we got it. This is her PSP. You know, so that's pretty much my point. You guys seen my 3DS. I don't need to pull that out again. But you kind of get the point. What's the point of defending plastic? Now, you guys say you're gamers when you stick to one system, right? Let's say you were an Xbox fanboy because PS3 fanboys get the most hate. We're gonna say Xbox fanboy. Let's say you were an Xbox fanboy and you say you're a gamer. You mean to tell me when you saw a commercial or a video for this game you had no interest in it? Zero interest in this game? Fuck that. Excuse my language. Fuck that. Alright? If a game comes out and I have high interest for it, guess what? I'm going to buy it. I'm not a fanboy. I'm gonna buy it. This is how it is. Let's not kid ourselves here. When this game came out, you Xbox fanboys out there, when this game came out, you had no intentions on playing this game? Are you fucking kidding me? It's Metal Gear Solid 4. Are you kidding me? I don't care if you're a PS3 fanboy, an Xbox fanboy, or a Wii fanboy. You wanted to play this game. You had some sort of interest in this game. I haven't met or heard of a single person who did not like this game. Alright? The only people who don't like it are the Xbox fanboys. Now, let's talk about you PS3 fanboys, right? You mean to tell me when this game came out, you had zero interest in playing it. You didn't want to know what all the hype was about. Really. Please don't kid yourself. Now, if this game is not doing it for you, alright, fine. Cool. Let's pull out a different game. When this game came out, you had no interest in playing the game. That's a lot of whipped cream. When this game came out, you had no intentions on playing this game. You had no interest in playing this game. You didn't watch a video or a trailer and go, wow, that looks kind of good. No? No? Please. Let's not kid ourselves here. Right? That's not doing it for you either? Okay. Alright. Alright. Cool. I also want to bring up another subject, so I'm just going to pull this game out so I don't forget. You mean to tell me that you didn't want to see what all the fuss was about with the 3DS version of Ocarina of Time? Really now? Okay. It seems as though people want to kid themselves. They just want to lie. Right, let's go back to my little station over here. Alright, we're back at my station. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, Thirsties. I'm not going to defend a certain piece of plastic, just like I'm not going to defend a certain game. As I said earlier, I'm a loyalist to Silent Hill, but I'm not going to say they don't put out shit games. They've put out shit games. Homecoming wasn't that bad. 4 was a piece of shit. Like, it was ass. Shattered Memories was nothing I thought it was going to be. You know, so they do put out shit games, and I'm willing to admit that, which is why I'm a loyalist, not a fanboy. Now, a lot of your arguments for the PS3 and Xbox 360 battles are, oh, the exclusives are much better. Fuck that. I have a $3,500 TV. I need it to look, I need a game to come out and look the best it can. So if a game comes out for the PS3 and I have a choice to get it on the Xbox or the PS3, I'm gonna choose the HD, the better HD output. That's what it comes down to. It's not gonna come down to, oh, it has 3 discs for nothing. It's not gonna come down to that. It's gonna come down which one looks the best, because you guys call yourself gamers. You Sony heads remember back in the day. Let me just get up. Let me get up and show you guys. You Sony heads out there, you must not remember these days. Oh, what's that you have there? This is Legend of Dragoon for the PS1. Let's count the discs, shall we? You have disc 1. You have, move the book. Oh, look at that. Disc 2. Oh, wait. Disc 3. Oh, disc 4. So you can't tell me you weren't used to it. If you're a gamer and you're saying, oh, I'm not used to having this many discs, blah, 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 I'm going to end my life because there's 3 discs. You're a fucking liar and you're not a gamer. Now, let's go back to the Dreamcast. Oh, what's that you have, Dayasha? Oh, that's Shenmue for the Dreamcast. Let's count the discs, shall we? Oh, look at that. 1 disc. 2 discs. There can't be any more. Oh my god. 3 discs. There can't be any more in this. It'd be insane to have any more than 3 discs. Oh my god. 4 discs. Shame. Oh, but this one came with 5 discs because it's the limited edition. But it comes with a soundtrack, but you guys need to see that. As you can see, it's the limited edition right there, blah. Okay. So, it doesn't bother me because I've been a gamer. How old am I? 22? Jeez. I'm 22 now. I've been gaming for 21 years. Alright? I'm used to switching discs. Alright, now this game was fucking beast. Alright, it was really good. I didn't get it on the PlayStation because the highest HD output was 720. I had an argument with a person behind the counter. She was like, "Oh, you need to get this one because it's only disc. It's only 1 disc and it comes with an extra chapter." No. And I said to her, "I guarantee you, if you go behind there and you grab it and you turn it around, it's gonna say highest HD output 720." She grabbed it. She turned it around. Highest HD output was 720. Alright? So I didn't get it. Okay? I got this one because if you turn it around, it says highest HD output 1080p. Mortal Kombat was a multi-plat and it came out in 1080p, which surprised the fuck out of me. But it did. It came out in 1080p, so I got it on both. Alright? You have to understand something. When you spend a certain amount of money for something to do something, you need it to be doing whatever it does at its best, if that makes any sense. So this expensive ass fucking TV, I need it to be at its best. So I'm not gonna get a 720p HD game when my TV goes up to 1080p and does 240 hertz. That makes 0 fucking sense. 0 sense. Why did God of War come out at 1080i? Why? It's like most games on the PS3 come out at the highest at 720p. You know? So that's why I don't get most of the games, especially if it's a multiplat. Now the exclusives, Drake's, Uncharted, Heavy Rain, all good games come out at its highest HD output, so I will buy it. You know what I'm saying? And especially since they're good games. Like, they're good fucking games, I'm gonna buy it. I'm not gonna defend a piece of plastic to my death. It's not gonna happen. The Xbox 360, yes, it red ringed on me countless fucking times. But my PS3 also yellow lighted death on me. It just happens. It dies, you get a new one. You can't use that in your deciding factor if you're gonna buy an Xbox or a PS3. When it comes to me, I buy systems based off HD content. They're not their exclusives, but how many games they currently have, and their products, like their third-party products, like, you know, how they work and stuff like that. I might end up buying it regardless, because as you can see here, I'm gonna have to turn you guys upside down. You are now upside down. As you can see here, there's a Wii. Right in front of that, there's a Dreamcast. I don't know if you can see that. There's a Dreamcast. If I pull this little compartment down right here, there's a PS2. There's an Xbox right here. There's an Xbox right there. There's a PS3 right there. And there's an Xbox over there. Alright. Sorry I had to turn you upside down. I got 5 minutes left. Goddamn. Oh, let me fix this. So as you can see, I have the majority of things. Alright, I have the majority of systems. I'm probably gonna buy it anyway. When the Wii U comes out, guess what? I'm gonna get it. When the Vita comes out, guess what? I'm gonna get it. 3DS came out, guess what? I have it. It's just, that's how it is. If you're gonna call yourself a gamer, don't call yourself a gamer who backs one system or says, I am a mature gamer. I own all the mature games and I stand by a system that's made for men, because that's fucking retarded. That makes no fucking sense at all. At all. Alright? So let's be gamers. Let's not be fanboys. Let's be gamers. I am a true gamer. I am the epitome of gamer. Because I have everything that I need. I have all the hardware that I need. Just if a game comes out, I can buy it. If it looks any bit intriguing, I'll get it. If it's an import and it only works on the PS3, if I want it, I'm gonna buy it. If I want to play a train simulator, I'm gonna buy it. This is how it is. This is what happens, and this is the mentality you should have if you call yourself a true gamer. Alright? It's one thing to own an Xbox because you got it for $150 and you can't afford a PS3, which costs $250 or however the fuck much it costs. That's one thing. Don't defend it because that was the only thing you can afford. If you can only afford an Xbox and you couldn't get a PS3, don't say, oh, I bought an Xbox because it's the superior system. Because to somebody else, it's not going to be the superior system. You can't have an opinion without fact and say that it's fact. You can't say the Xbox Online is better than the PSN. Because there's people on the PSN who think the PSN is better than the Xbox. Me personally, I like the online better on the Xbox. Fucking slay me. That's just how it is. I like the online better on the Xbox than I like it on the PSN. I don't really like the online on the PSN. I feel like it's always laggy. The user interface is stupid. That's just how I feel. Not to say that it's a bad system, that's just what I chose. I'd rather play my games on my Xbox. I'd rather watch my movies on my PS3. I'd rather let my Wii collect dust. Like, that's just how it is. This is how it is. I'm not being a fanboy, that's just how it is. When a game comes out for the PS3 that looks good, I love 3D games on the PS3 because it looks fucking phenomenal. The 360, the 3D games, they're alright. You know what I'm saying? Because it's side-by-side 3D graphics. If you know anything about 3D, you know what side-by-side is. It's not really all that good. So Call of Duty Black Ops in 3D on the Xbox, not all that good. So I love gaming on the PS3 as well because it has beast full 3D games. You know, so you can't just... hopefully the point of this video is hopefully you guys will understand. Don't be a fanboy. It's okay to suck up your pride, even though I don't know why you have pride in the first place, and buy the rivaling system. Microsoft is not giving you money, Nintendo is not giving you money, and Sony is not giving you money. Apple is not giving you money, and Windows is not, well, Windows is Microsoft. Nobody's giving you money. Nobody's giving you money to defend their system, to have arguments online, to curse people's family out, to just talk shit, and just be an ignorant piece of shit, which goes back to my growing up at the beginning of the video. You know, nobody's giving you money to do this. You're going to continue to pour money into these big companies, these major companies' pockets, you know, because you want their products. They're not saying, hey man, hey, thanks for having my back last week when you were talking to Black Bond about the PlayStation, you know, here's a couple $100,000. They're not doing that. They're not knocking on your door. They're not sending you thank you letters. They're not giving you any free games. Cut that shit out. That's for children. Let's be men or women, and you know, let's be logical about this. All right? You're gonna continue to give these companies money, so let's just be gamers. Let's unite. You know, because I've met a lot of good people on YouTube. You know, which is in another video I'm gonna talk about. I've met a lot of good people on YouTube. So let's just be gamers. Let's unite. If you didn't have enough money to afford your Xbox or your PS3, fuck it, say it. I should have bought one, but I didn't have enough money, and I chose the Xbox over it. You know, you're gonna get that fanboy that's like, oh, you're fucking stupid, you should have bought a PS3. Whatever. Whatever. When you get the money, you'll buy a PS3.